In this edition of the 2-minute tutorial, I will deal with what is referred to as the not sure negative. This negative sign in front of our fraction can drive us crazy. We should know already that that fraction bar is a division bar. So I know that there is division between n and 6, but I don't necessarily know where to put the negative sign. So here's the thing, when I have n over 6 that's negative, I can either say the n is negative, or I can say the 6 is negative, but I can never ever say that both the n and the 6 are negative, because that would just make those wash out and it would turn positive. So given those three options, this is the choice I always like to take. I always like to make my number the negative. So when you have a not sure negative as part of a fraction with a variable over a constant, move the negative downstairs. So we're going to rewrite this as n over negative 6 equals 4. Understanding now that my inverse operation, or having to use inverse operations, if I have division, I'm going to multiply. And I'm going to multiply by the negative 6 that the n is currently being divided by. So multiply both sides by negative 6, cross those negative 6's out. You will get your n solved for. Just be careful of your signs. Remember your multiplication rules with combinations of positives and negatives, because we know 6 times 4 is 24. But the fact that one of those numbers is negative will mean that our final answer is n equals negative 24. So once again, when you have a one-step equation with the fraction showing the division with a negative sign in front of it, what we'll call the not sure negative, move that negative down to the number, rewrite the equation, and solve it from there with inverse operations. In 2 minutes or less, that is your lesson.